Hi, my name is Aynur. It is speech 3. That's my card. And here's my audience. Okay. How many of you guys using birth control or thinking birth control should be over the counter? With growing economy and decreasing amount of resources, people should have an access to birth control to avoid economical and financial restraint on the family child might bear. Since pregnancy can cause financial strain on the family or relationship, birth control should be over the counter, so easy to access to prevent unwanted or unneeded pregnancies. In United States, birth control only available through the prescription, which makes harder for some people to get it. Physician or primary caregivers the only one prescribing it, but sometimes your appointment can be pushed a couple months ahead, and it will cause you like missing some medication or like getting your prescription on time. According to Kaiser Family Foundation 2011, it says a third woman, out of three women are high risk for getting pregnant, unwanted or unplanned pregnancies. According to Diane Weiss, which is birth control for women now over the counter purchased in 2 states, she says about 70% of 62 million American women are childbearing age, like 15 to 44, are sexually active but not planning to have a kid. Based on these statistics, birth control may be essential prevention for this type of people who is not planning to have a child and unwanted or unplanned pregnancies. Currently, the only type of oral contraceptives is only available called Plan B. This medication is not preventative, it's just like reactive. That's why sometimes they call it morning pill. According to Planned Parenthood, Plan B works after 3 takes if you have unprotected sex, not like usually. By allowing only emergency contraceptives to be over the counter, adults should think what type of message is being sent to a younger generation. With problems with prescription birth control being apparent, only emergency contraceptives over the counter need to be changed, and all oral contraceptives needs to be over the counter. According to Kaiser Family Foundation, by allowing birth control could become over the counter, which would help the woman spend less time to go to a doctor or spend traveling or waiting for their prescription. Improvement in the uses it will increase, using of oral contraceptives will increase if it is more accessible than you have to make a trip to the doctor office. Already 2 states, Oregon and California, birth control are not required to go to doctor to get prescription. You usually go to pharmacy, you fill out questionnaire form, and you obtain birth control from the pharmacy. This avoids problem with women having appointment with their primary care caregiver or going there and it's time. And it's actually helping certain patients too, because it gives who needs real medical attention, they can make appointment with the doctor earlier. Allowing oral contraceptives to become over the counter would also save for other patients, not only women who may need medical attention. Women will not have to make appointment with their doctor, obtain birth control, opening other availabilities for both women and men. In the end, men also could benefit indirectly from allowing birth control to become over the counter. Places dispense birth control will have an easier time helping women who needs birth control. In Nevada, places like Planned Parenthood or Southern Nevada Health District will provide easier service for people who needs birth control. Like if birth control become over the counter, female women will go there just for their labs, urine tests, or pap smear, even referral instead of just going seeing a doctor for birth control. And it is useful for women, men, and the places who dispense birth control. But overall, allowing birth control to become over-the-counter benefits women, men, and places dispense birth control, as I said before. At the current times, birth control needs prescription to be given women leading wasted time, risk of pregnancy. Emergency contraceptives also only type of oral contraceptives that you can get over the counter, which could send wrong messages to young generation. Therefore, making oral contraceptives over the counter helps saving the time for a woman, man, doctors, and hospitals, since appointment will not need it, and it will improve use of oral contraceptives. By not allowing oral contraceptives to be over the counter, young women could suffer the financial and emotional consequences comes with unwanted pregnancy and unplanned child. Over-the-counter medication will not only help women prevent pregnancy, it will also help doctors have more time to save lives who are in a critical situation. All right, that's my card. That's my audience. Okay. 7 minutes. How many